Hi, my name is Pravesh Pandey. I am the chief instigator and the belief officer of my company called Byg Brewski Brewing Company, which so far has about 700 odd employees. Apart from this role, I also am a server, a bartender, a housekeeper, a budding chef, more like a home chef. And overall, my job is to manage the entire operations of this whole place, look after the marketing and brand communications, and also look after the people in terms of HR and learning and development. Why did I choose hotel management? Tough question. I did not really know what am I going to do in about class 11th and 12th when I was doing very well in my studies. My favorite subjects were physics, chemistry. I had distinction marks. But one good thing which happened with me was this, that I knew what I did not want, rather than knowing what I want. Somehow I always enjoyed the company of people. In my school days, I was super fun. I was a person who used to mingle around. So I knew that a profession which will give me a space to celebrate who I am, my individuality, I would definitely love to be a part of that kind of environment. Wrong profession, I completely disagree. And I feel that I'm really blessed to be in this profession. However, let me tell you the reality. When I first joined the college, and not more than 1 week, I realized that a lot of people are not going to become managers on one day, or day one rather. They all were supposed to start the career from scratch, which is primarily being the CDP or a server or a bartender. And the salary structure is not so great. However, despite of many people quitting, I chose to stay here against all odds, try to make sure that future is in my hands, and I chose myself to reach up to the top by taking that decision, and I do not regret the decision at all. And in fact, I'm really lucky that this industry has given me so much, and I'm very, very glad that I'm here as a part of this beautiful hospitality industry. So my grandfather actually told me one day, पैसा रब नहीं है और रब से कम भी नहीं है. And obviously, like any other human being, I also wanted to earn a lot of money. So of course money is important, but for sure not in the initial years when you are supposed to build the foundation of a stronger future. Let me give you a quick example of one of the incidents of my college. There was some sort of a competition between guys where questions were asked, and the question was, if given an opportunity to choose between 3 things, which is money, knowledge, or book, or a bottle of whiskey, what would you choose? I was quite tempted to say a bottle of whiskey, but I paused and I said, I chose book. And I said, if I choose book, you can definitely buy more alcohol because of you're getting better salaries of the skill sets you're acquiring. Today, I have a huge selection of single malts, and I also have a lot of books, plus I have a decent amount of money, I can say. Well, this is the toughest part of the industry. The bitter truth is that there is always an issue of work-life balance. This industry works when the entire world is partying. Take examples of festive holidays like Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's. You generally are not the lucky ones to sort of celebrate when the world is celebrating. But look at the brighter side of it. You are partying at your own place. You are partying with multiple people around you. The brighter side of this industry is that you're always on the roll. There are new challenges every day. You're meeting so many people. You're traveling. You're speaking to people who are traveling and coming down to your restaurant. There is so much of exchange of knowledge, of culture, language, food habits. So this industry, if you have chosen to be in, cannot complain, right? Also, the reality is that your family needs to sort of understand that you are in this industry. When I think about people who inspired me or moments of getting inspired, only one name comes in my mind. At this moment, I think about a gentleman. His name is Anand Chatterjee. He was the restaurant manager of ITC Hotels where I was a server. It was actually my first job. It was the pre-opening time of the hotel and we were all getting ready for the big launch of hotel, and we realized that one day before he met with an accident. Unfortunately, we all realized that we are going to miss him on the launch. But to my surprise, on the launch day at about 8:30 in the evening, I see this man walking with a stick and still in the uniform coming to the restaurant, and we were all shocked. I couldn't imagine how a person is so passionate about his work that he's coming off the bed with a fracture, still working, and we were wondering what is he going to do. And he said, I'm here to at least help you guys manage the operation and make the event successful. The launch was the big thing. Yeah, and to my surprise, he went in the back area and he was actually wiping the glasses. I couldn't believe how a leader like him inspired so many people. Everybody clapped for him. People salute him. I still remember that, and I think a lot of me today is because of those inspiring moments, especially with people like Anand Chatterjee. So hats off to such people. Well, there are two things which really motivates me / inspires me. One is the creativity, and second is people. And I think both of them cannot individually be successful. They need to complement each other. For me, it's about creating trends in the hospitality industry. For me, nothing is ordinary. It has to be extraordinary. It's about every day creating magic with the help of people here. There is a term which we use called abracadabra, which technically means that what we speak is what we create. And that for us is the mantra. And a lot of people here in this company say this, that we speak, that we are here to create magic by creating and crafting experiences to our guests. So where I have to personally look after the creativity aspect of the company, I also involve people in a lot of brainstorming. And the merger of two actually creates a beautiful system which is driven by a solid belief, a belief which brings these people together and makes absolutely impossible things possible. So I think that is one thing which gives me like a steroid to come to work every single morning. And sometimes I'm here on my off days as well. And that's the beauty of this industry. So truly for me, it's about people and it's about creativity. From the last almost a decade, I've been noticing a huge shift in terms of young professionals who are highly aspiring to become successful. And in order to become successful, they keep hopping jobs and migrating companies. The stability factor is really, really poor. And even though that they are growing up in the career ladder, they're not really acquiring knowledge. And they very soon realize that there is a bottleneck in the career. This is about 5 to 6 years down the line, and then they're nowhere. So my message to the young aspiring hospitality professionals, whether they want to be an entrepreneur or stay in the hospitality as an entrepreneur, to understand the definition of success. Success means to be at the right place, at the right time, with the right set of people. Choose wisely what kind of people you are surrounded with. In the initial stages, don't be in a hurry to earn more money. Try and see which kind of boss you are joining, which kind of person you are joining. Somebody rightly said, people don't join companies, they join leaders. So try and be very careful which leader you are joining. That I think would be opening gates for you to have a very strong future in this hospitality industry.